All right, another spark and another build. Welcome to the Forge. And today we are doing something familiar yet different.
Indeed we are. We delve into another match, a classic confrontation, highlighting how different playstyles and philosophies collide. It's Tools Titans TCG PvP, Whisper Steel versus Hollow Fade.
All right, so specific Titans. Who are we seeing in this clash?
On one side, Nimbril, the voice between wires, a Denizen of 10, an Echoflow support Titan. Think utility, build-up, subtle control.
The voice between wires sounds like communication or disruption. And their opponent?
Facing Nimbril is Duskarid, the Quiet Rot, a corrupted green Titan, a Rustborn stealth and decay specialist, slow, creeping destruction.
A Rustborn. We'll definitely talk more about what corrupted means. So Nimbril, Echoflow support versus Duskarid, stealth decay. Let's meet the pilots.
Our Nimbril player is Kaelin, handle at Kael Circuits, known as a lore-driven deck pilot. Expect thematic plays.
And piloting Duskarid, the Quiet Rot?
That would be Vey. Handle at Rustvale Shade, all about strategic decay aggro. A pilot, perfectly matched to their Titan's style.
A fantastic matchup. The meticulous builder versus the patient, decaying force. Let's see it unfold. Starting with the setup. The ForgeGate Protocol.
First up, Kaelin, playing Nimbril. Nimbril starts with a constitution pool of 22 and structure toughness of 4.
Kaelin performs the Divine Draw. Success. A charge token found. +1 to energy generation this turn. Good start.
Kaelin draws 7 keycards, a tool, Whisperline Lens, and a task. Thread the interlink.
Zone setup. Kaelin places Whisperline Lens in Zone 1. Thread the interlink in Zone 2. Kaelin whispers the board into motion. 1 lens, 1 link, and the silence between them.
Now for Vey, as Duskarid. Duskarid with higher constitution, 24, and more structure toughness, 6.
Vey attempts the Divine Draw. No charge token found this time. A slight stumble, but Duskarid's base is solid.
Vey draws 7, revealing a tool, Veilspore Fanglet, and a task, Wilt the Grove Signal.
Zone setup for Vey. Veilspore Fanglet in Zone 1. Wilt the Grove Signal in Zone 2. Vey steps onto the board like a drifting spore. Silent, sticky, lethal, over time. The contrast already apparent.
And a twist, a PvP event for this round only. Flicker Pulse.
Flicker Pulse. What's the effect?
A residual Weave Echo surges. The first Weave card played by any player costs 1 less energy. Minimum 0 could incentivize some early Weave plays.
Interesting. Round 1. Phase by phase. Starting with the Forge phase.
Nimbril's passive, Echo, not triggering yet, needs that task link with a tool. Duskarid's passive, inert on round 1, unless Decay is triggered early. Unlikely.
The board hums in early preparation. Neither side blinking first. Next, draw phase.
Kaelin draws, Relay Drone, Vey draws, a structure card, Rotgleam Nest.
Cards in hand. Now for the charge phase. Building energy for the turn.
Kaelin generates 1 charge plus that Divine Draw token. Total 2 charge in pool to spend.
And Vey generates 1 standard charge. 1 charge in pool for this turn.
Resources in, task phase. These are longer-term objectives.
Kaelin's task, thread the interlink. Moves to turn 1 of 3. On completion, bonus echo effect if a tool links for all 3 turns.
Vey's task, Wilt the Grove Signal, also advances to turn 1 of 3. On completion, inflicts -1 structure toughness to any enemy structure or tool. Ouch.
Whispers begin to tighten. Spores begin to linger. The match takes a breath. Now, action phase. Spending that charge.
Kaelin with Nimbril has 2 charge. The play plays Relay Drone into Zone 4, the support zone. Costs 2 energy, all charge spent.
This relay drone, what does it do?
Effect: copies the passive of a tool once. Kaelin copies the Whisperline Lens passive. The lens doubles Nimbril's echo range, so now significantly boosted, setting up for big echo plays.
Smart.A support, amplifying an existing tool. What about Vey with Duskarid? Vey has 1 charge, and that flicker pulse.
Vey plays the Rotgleam nest, that structure card, into the Weave field, normally 1 energy. But as the first Weave card, Flicker Pulse applies. Played for free. Vey still has 1 charge.
Nice play by Vey, maximizing the event. What does Rotgleam Nest do? And that remaining charge?
Rotgleam Nest passive. If any card is junkyarded, Vey adds 1 Scorch counter to their Zone 2, where Wilt the Grove signal is. Vey holds that last charge. No further action.
Kaelin tunes the feedback loop. Relay active. Vey's nest oozes into the field, prepared to feed on failure. That takes us to the clash phase. Battle time?
Potentially. Kaelin playing Nimbril skips clash. Perhaps the Echo form risk isn't ready. Or playing defensively, focusing on setup.
A tactical hold. What about Vey? With Duskarid?
Vey sends the Veilspore Fanglet, that tool from Zone 1, into the center zone. Kaelin has no units there, uncontested.
So Vey gains shrine control. A key objective. Duskarid doesn't strike. He slides in. Shrine claimed without a sound. A very stealthy move. End phase.
Both tasks progress to turn 2 of 3. No cards junkyarded this turn, so Rotgleam Nest doesn't trigger Scorch yet.
But Nimbril's Echo line is primed, and Duskarid's Scorch engine is prepared. The tension is building. This first round, it showcases that deliberate pacing, that design with purpose.
Absolutely. Those 8 quarterly releases over 2 years, it's a long game plan. It gradually unveils Titans, lore, mechanics. What we saw from Kaelin and Vey, just glimpses.
So you're not hit with everything at once. This model caters to all kinds of players, not just hardcore strategists or lore-focused pilots.
Exactly. Newcomers start simple with synergy decks, get a feel for one Titan. Experienced players dive into complex rivalries. Gradual mechanics avoid overwhelming players. You grow with the game.
And it's not just about preventing overwhelm. The release schedule controls the meta. It's balanced design, baked into the calendar.
Each quarter shapes what's viable competitively, keeps things fresh, reinforces the evolving lore. It's a living game.
Speaking of value, what's in the box? When a new release drops?
Each set is comprehensive. A 40-card themed deck, a foil Titan card, alt art variants, lore booklets for the deep story, digital access codes, booster packs to expand, and unique narrative quest cards.
Not just a deck, a mini story arc in a box, a snapshot of the wider world, every box, an invitation.
And that universe, populated by incredible characters, beyond Nimbril and Duskarid, the core, the 12 Tool Titans, each themed around a real-world trade, but with mythic industrial flair.
Trades? Like a blacksmith? A carpenter?
Amplified. Valara, the storm-wielding electrician, raw energy crackling, Fusio, the explosive welder, reshaping the battlefield or just making things boom.
Masonics, the defensive stonemason. I can picture that deck. Fortresses, unbreakable walls. Each Titan, unique mechanics reflecting their trade. Deep elemental ties, crucial narrative roles.
And that core gameplay loop. It always comes back to fundamentals. Every Titan turn, draw, charge, building act, clash, end.
6 steps. Infinite ways to forge your victory.
Now back to Kaelin's Nimbril and Vei's Duskarid. Let's snapshot after that intricate first round.
Kaelin with Nimbril, Constitution 22, Structure 4, Tools on board, Whisperline Lens, Relay Drone. Task: thread the interlink. 1 of 3 turns complete. But no control of the center shrine?
Vei as Duskarid. Constitution 24, Structure 6. Tools, Veilspore Fanglet, Rotgleam Nest. Task, Wilt the Grove Signal, 1 of 3 turns. And critically, Vei claimed center control.
Round 1, Evaluation. For Kaelin and Nimbril, Echoflow is ready for a double trigger next round. Board state, low aggression, high utility. A classic setup.
And for Vei with Duskarid? Took the shrine early, significant advantage, positioned for Scorch effects, building a passive decay engine.
So round 1 winner, Vei, piloting the Duskarid deck. Subtle, but effective for the quiet rot.
Kaelin whispered with Nimbril's setup, but Vei's spores, as Duskarid, crept faster in that crucial first round. The center is Vei's. The corruption clock has begun.
If Kaelin doesn't resonate hard in round 2, Duskarid may rot the board from beneath Nimbril. A fantastic illustration, slow build, versus creeping threat. And it all comes down to mastering those core actions.
It does. In every match of Tools and Titans, your tradecraft unfolds in 6 simple moves: draw, charge, building act, clash, end.
Simplicity for the novice, mastery for the Titan.